Welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode of Fursati Podcast, where we strive to inspire and educate young individuals in the MENA region through insightful conversations with successful business leaders, educators, and entrepreneurs. I'm your host, Nadia Abdullah, and today we have a very special guest who embodies our mission at INJAZ Al Arab. Our guest today is Roula Droubi, the Regional Director of Government, Industry, and Community Engagement at Boeing. Roula is deeply involved in the work readiness pillar at INJAZ, and we're going to explore the fascinating world of work readiness, particularly in the aviation industry, with a focus on the future of STEM in the workplace. Welcome, Roula.
Hi, Nadia. Thank you so much for having me.
Roula, before we dive into our topic for today, could you tell us a little bit about your background and your role at Boeing?
Sure, of course, Nadia. Throughout my life, I've resided in various countries, including Syria, the United Kingdom, Canada, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, and my current home in Dubai. My career has taken me on a diverse journey, encompassing roles in education, fashion, defense, and my current position in the aerospace industry. This varied professional and personal journey has equipped me with a versatile skill set and a well-rounded perspective, enabling me to thrive in different environments. Ultimately, it led me to the fulfilling career at Boeing. In my role at Boeing currently, I am responsible for leading the community and university engagements across the Middle East, Africa, Turkey, and Central Asia. My work involves collaborating with young individuals and exceptional nonprofit organizations and educational entities that we support throughout the region. I find this work incredibly rewarding. While some people do volunteer on social projects as a hobby, for me, it's a full-time job.
That's amazing, Roula. I mean, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you personally and thank Boeing for everything that you've done for INJAZ, and your diverse background really adds a lot of value to the work that you do, both at Boeing and at INJAZ on a regional level. Roula, so as you know, work readiness is a critical aspect of preparing young individuals for their careers. How does work readiness apply to the aviation industry, and why is it essential?
Thanks, Nadia. Again, it's an honor to be on this podcast and an honor talking to you, and our partnership is always an honor. Thank you. So to answer your question, I can say that career skills development programs Boeing support in the Middle East provide participants with the training necessary to upgrade their professional skills, enhance their current job performance, succeed in moving to leadership roles, or start their own business. We put special emphasis on mastering soft skills and industry-specific competencies. Career skills development programs Boeing support in the Middle East provide participants with the training necessary to upgrade their professional skills, enhance their current job performance, succeed in more leadership roles, or start their own business. We put special emphasis on mastering soft skills and industry-specific competencies required in the aviation sector. A good example of this is our Career in Aviation program, launched in Jordan this year. First graduates have already achieved tangible results: 20 job interviews, 11 internships at the airport in Amman, Jordan. And what inspires me the most is that 51% of the candidates were women. Boeing-sponsored programs give an important stimulus for the local communities, especially women. In 2022, Boeing reached 2.2 million young women and girls through various program-sponsored STEM programs all over the world. Through the range of initiatives in our region, together with INJAZ and other nonprofit organizations, Boeing is actively working to break down barriers and create opportunities for women to build successful careers in the aviation industry. We believe that the advancement of women talent in the aviation industry is critical to the future of the industry because various perspectives bring more innovations and better operational results. We are accelerating our investments in the early STEM pipeline to help strengthen diverse representation. Across the Middle East and Africa, Boeing supports NGOs and universities to empower women to develop their skills and abilities, to help them build dynamic careers in aviation or open their own business.
That's very, very inspirational, Roula. I mean, the fact that you used buzzwords such as leadership, soft skills, internships, local communities, opportunities for women, and the fact that you work with various partners on creating talented individuals who might have an interest in aviation is pretty inspiring and motivational. So through your diverse background, Roula, and your experience, I believe that there's a huge focus on STEM as well. So as you know, STEM is a buzzword in education and the workforce. How do you see STEM shaping the future of work, especially in industries like aviation?
Thank you, Nadia. So STEM education plays a critical role in shaping future career opportunities in the aviation industry. It equips the youth with the technical expertise and problem-solving skills required to address complex challenges facing aviation today, such as reducing environmental footprint and developing new powertrain technologies for a more sustainable future. STEM professionals are essential for engineering new products, sustaining the current fleet, ensuring safety, compliance with regulations, and for research and development initiatives. As you can see, possible career paths in aviation are very diverse. I would say that STEM education is the cornerstone of Boeing community engagement strategy. Why am I saying that? Is that because Boeing employs dozens of thousands of engineers, technicians, and other high-skilled workers in the aviation industry and defense and space. And in the Middle East, aviation is such a wide sector. According to our forecast, the Middle East will need 215,000 new aviation personnel over the next 20 years. To fulfill this potential demand, we need to study talent pipeline through our engagements with universities and nonprofit organizations. Boeing prepares and inspires the next generation to be the innovators, explorers, scientists, and engineers, and many of them in the aviation and space. Several examples of how we develop STEM education in our region. We support INJAZ Al Arab in delivering STEM programs for children in Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Bahrain, and UAE. We also support STEM curriculum at university competitions, arrange coding schools in Africa, and robotic classes for school children in the Middle East. Together with partners, we operate STEM centers in Egypt, UAE, and Algeria.
Yes, and I'm sure that Boeing has the skills and the upskilling background to prepare these young students for these upcoming careers. You do a lot at Boeing, Roula, and Boeing is applauded and saluted for all that it does. I mean, the fact that you've mentioned the talent pipeline is massive, and you're saying over 250,000 new personnel will be in demand in the coming years.
Absolutely, Nadia. And without partners who we consider the experts, such as INJAZ, we won't be able to do that. So thanks to our partners, especially INJAZ Al Arab.
Thank you, Roula. Thank you. And on that note, we're talking about work readiness. As you know, INJAZ has a dedicated pillar for work readiness. Could you share how Boeing and INJAZ collaborate a little bit more to prepare young individuals for successful careers in aviation?
The breadth and scope of our collaboration initiatives with INJAZ Al Arab are truly extensive. I can talk about that for hours. In essence, we provide support, skill sharing, expertise and knowledge, and financial grants to reputable organizations such as INJAZ to facilitate a diverse range of programs. These programs encompasses entrepreneurships, employability and career development, STEM education, and the cultivation of the 21st century skills and women empowerment. The collaboration between INJAZ Al Arab and Boeing underscores our mutual commitment to fostering a holistic approach to personal and professional development with the communities we serve. A good example of this is the company program on entrepreneurship competition arranged by INJAZ throughout the region. Boeing is one of the strongest advocates and supporters of this annual program that resulted in dozens of new businesses being launched across the region. We believe that investing in the next generation of leadership and innovators is crucial to fostering the fast-growing economies in the Middle East.
I think you said something very important, Roula, here. You spoke a little bit about the 21st century skills, which might be scary for our youth, especially our listeners who are listening with us today. So in your opinion, every industry faces challenges and opportunities. What are some of the key challenges and exciting opportunities you see in the aviation sector, particularly here in this MENA region?
So, as you said, many industries face challenges, and we are one of those industries. The aviation industry, for example, sustainability is definitely the next big thing. The scale of climate change and the fact that it affects many areas of life requires action on many fronts starting now. Aviation is at the forefront of this. We as an industry have committed to net zero carbon emissions in 2050. It requires a multi-phased approach with fleet renewal, operational efficiency solutions, sustainable aviation fuels, and new technologies like electric and hydrogen aircrafts. As you can imagine, such large-scale efforts require a big leap in terms of innovations and also partnerships between government, academia, different industries, and NGOs. One of the solutions is education that help young people acquire the right practical knowledge to contribute in achieving sustainability goals. We strongly believe that STEM education is a catalyst for positive change, and we are excited about empowering the next generation of leaders with the knowledge and skills required to drive progress towards decarbonizing aviation. That's why we have launched STEM for Sustainability programs in the United Arab Emirates, Egypt, Morocco, and Senegal. The other challenge is that women are still significantly underrepresented in the aviation industry. We have talked about this earlier today. And due to the efforts of governments and nonprofit organizations and large companies like ours, I can see some progress. For instance, the United Arab Emirates has made significant strides in empowering women in the aviation industry, with nearly 27,000 women currently employed in this industry, representing 42% of the workforce. Boeing joined 15 companies from the UAE private sector in signing a pledge to accelerate the advancement of gender equality in the United Arab Emirates workforce by increasing the representation of women in leadership roles to 30% by 2025. So we're working on it.
Definitely. I mean, you definitely mentioned some very valid challenges that are present in today's world, especially the underrepresentation of women in the aviation. I think with your points regarding sustainability, new technologies, innovation, and cultivating partnerships, I do agree with you and do believe that education is a solution in addressing such issues and adding beneficial elements to ensuring that the SDG goals are addressed. So thank you so much for that, Roula. So Roula, speaking about the aviation industry, as we have been for the last few minutes, it is often seen as a very highly specialized and technical area. How can young individuals, especially those without a traditional aviation background, break into this industry? And what skills or qualities do you believe are essential for success in the aviation industry?
Thanks, Nadia. So the aviation industry offers a wide range of career opportunities, from becoming a pilot or an engineer to roles in HR, sales, communications, legal, marketing, finance, sustainability, and so on. The diversity of roles within the aviation means that individuals with various skill sets and backgrounds can find their niche. The universal skills that might be necessary are adaptability, lifelong learning, problem solving, and teamwork. Pursuing internships, mentorships, and relevant educational programs, such as the ones that we partner with INJAZ Al Arab, have to offer can help aspire professionals break into the industry and explore the multitude of careers paths. The sky is not the limit.
It is actually essential that you mention these various skill sets, teamwork being one of them, ability as well. So it's really important that corporate organizations invest in internship and mentorship opportunities, especially for those without a traditional aviation background, to ensure a place in a sector such as yours. So Roula, thank you so much. As we near the end of our conversation, what advice do you have for young individuals aspiring to join the aviation industry or pursue STEM careers?
First and foremost, keep your passion alive. If you are interested in some career paths, just go for it. You are the leader and the architect of your own life. All doors are open. I would advise to build your network while attending events, pursue internships and STEM education opportunities, and constantly develop your soft skills and knowledge, and be a team player. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Roula, for joining us today and shedding light on the importance of work readiness in the aviation industry and the significance of STEM in the workforce for the future.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nadia, for this opportunity. It's always an honor to meet with INJAZ Al Arab personnel, and it's our honor to partner with you as our experts to implement the programs that we have in our strategy and to bring them to life. So thank you very much. And thank you to all the audiences. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, Roula. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to our episode on our Fursati podcast. We hope you find this conversation with Roula Droubi inspiring and enlightening. Remember to connect with Roula and me on LinkedIn for further engagement. You can also visit our website to learn more about INJAZ Al Arab and how you can support our mission. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave feedback for the podcast. We'll be back with more episodes soon, covering a range of topics that will continue to inspire and motivate the youth of the region. Until next time, stay inspired, stay motivated, and keep pursuing your dreams. Goodbye, everyone.